What is money? If you've ever wondered about that, chances are you'll say that money is a medium of economic exchange. And that is certainly true. Money is definitely a medium of exchange. When you look at it, money is just worthless paper. When you give somebody money, you're not simply giving them a piece of paper. You're giving them something more. That more, as economists will tell you, is value. Money is a store of value. Take a step back and look at the simplest form of value exchange, which is barter. If I'm a fisherman and I want some bread, and you are a baker and you want some fish, in a barter economy, I will exchange the fish that I worked for the bread that you labored to bake. How much bread I get for my fish and how much fish you get for your bread depends on the value of the respective commodities. If my fish are more valuable than your bread, then one fish might get me 4 loaves of your bread. On the other hand, if your bread is more valuable than my fish, then 1 loaf of your bread might be worth 4 of my fish. The question at this point is, what determines the value? In simplified terms, the value of the fish is the amount of time it took to catch that fish. Likewise, the value of the bread is the amount of time it took to bake that bread. Simplified like this, you can see that the value of a commodity used in economic exchange is determined by the amount of labor that went into its extraction and production. If it took me 4 hours to catch 4 fish, and it took you 4 hours to bake 4 bread, then all other things being equal, a fair exchange would be 4 loaves of bread for 4 pieces of fish. Barter is one method of exchanging labor, but it is not the most efficient. Barter requires both members of an exchange to have something the other wants. If you are a vegetarian and do not eat fish, then I have nothing of value to you, and I won't be able to enter into economic exchange. Of course, barter is not confined to a simple exchange of goods. I could also barter services. If I want to trade for your bread, I could fix your boat, if you have one, or clean your house. You see the problem here though. If you don't have a boat, or if you don't want me in your house, then what do? I could try and trade my fish with a third person to try and find something you need, but that's highly inefficient, and it isn't always going to work. The solution to this problem is money. Money is an abstract container for labor that can be used for efficient and flexible economic exchange. If I want bread, then instead of giving you 4 hours of labor contained in some fish that I caught, I can give you 4 hours of labor contained in some money that I have. You can then take the 4 hours of money received from me and use that in any economic exchange with any other person anywhere in the world. If you think about it, that's amazing. And it's also the reason that civilization as we know it was able to develop. Without money, without an abstract container for labor, none of the world that you see around you would be able to exist at all.